Shabbat Shalom. This week's Torah portion, Bishalach, the Israelites leave Egypt, and God deliberately sends them on a circuitous route. They came up to the Reed Sea. Pharaoh, having changed his mind about letting them go, pursues them with horse and chariot. The people are close to despair. What should they do? Moses argues with God. Then, in one of the supreme miracles of history, the sea divides. The Israelites pass through and sing and dance, a momentous song of faith and deliverance. The splitting of the Red Sea is engraved in Jewish memory. It was the ultimate miracle of the Exodus. Every time we pray, we mention the Exodus. Every time we say Kiddush, we remember the Exodus. The Israelites went through the sea on dry ground, with a wall of water on their right and on their left. Water, which normally flows, simply stopped, stood upright. The sea parted to expose dry land. The laws of nature were suspended. Something happened for which there can be no scientific explanation. Yet if we read a little carefully, it says, "Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and all that night God drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry ground." This time there was not a sudden change in the behavior of the water. God brings a wind that in the course of several hours drives the water back. Two ways of seeing the same event, one natural, one supernatural. The supernatural explanation that the water stood upright is immensely powerful, but so too is the scientific. A third explanation. It wasn't until Nachshon, the son of Aminadab, the great-great-great-great-grandson of Judah, walked into the water. Our tradition says he didn't speak, but it wasn't until he took an act of faith for the waters to part. So what is it? Natural, supernatural, or an act of faith performed by one person? The genius of the biblical narrative is that of the Exodus story, it doesn't matter which way. We get different perspectives. Larry Kushner reminds us that ordinary people are messengers of God. Every moment is an opportunity for a miracle. We have to be ready to initiate it. So take the first step. Get ready to dance. Shabbat Shalom.